I do want to be very clear. If you are not willing to be part of the solution, keep our names out of your mouth. Specifically, Donald Trump, if you are not willing to walk our communities, keep our name out of your mouth. If you are not willing to stand with our people, keep our names out of your mouth. I do want to be very clear. If you are not willing to be part of the solution, keep our names out of your mouth. Specifically, Donald Trump, if you are not willing to walk our communities, keep our name out of your mouth. If you are not willing to stand with our people, keep our names out of your mouth.
Hours after making that speech, Maryland Governor Wes Moore invited President Trump to visit his state for a, quote, public safety walk after deploying the National Guard in D.C. This, of course, is as Baltimore was ranked the fourth most dangerous place in the United States by U.S. News and World Report. Here to react is the host of the Angelette Aviles Show on WBAL News Radio in Baltimore. Angelette Aviles joins us now. Angelette, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
I love talking to radio show hosts because they get calls from the community, sometimes from around the state. So I know this has come up on your show. What are your listeners saying?
So I have a daily talk show in the afternoon that in 4 hours I cover, 4 to 6 stories on average each day, from cultural to national and global topics. But what sets us apart is the local and state and regional stories. And when you combine a local story with national, oh boy, it gets people riled up. And a lot of folks, because our station is based out of Baltimore City proper, a lot of people weighed in, and they are frustrated to hear that Wes Moore, our governor, continues this battle with Trump. And people are asking, why does he keep, poking the bear, so, quote unquote, and they feel like Wes Moore is more focused on, running for president, basically, and not focused on the state. And so a lot of people also said, let's invite Wes Moore, but not Wes Moore, but the president. Let's invite the president to our state and to our city, but not to do a tour side by side with Wes Moore. They want the community leaders, people that are not elected, to do the tour with Wes Moore and show not just the good parts, but the bad parts. Wes Moore, a lot of people have also weighed in saying, Wes Moore focuses so much on blaming Trump for everything, and they're sick and tired of it.
So I was fascinated that a lot of them said, no, don't go with Wes Moore. Come to the places Wes Moore won't come to, which is fascinating. Yeah. But what is the reaction to Washington, D.C. is so close to Baltimore. They're seeing action there. They're seeing no murders in a week. They're seeing carjackings down. And they're probably saying, hey, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, and look, homicide rates in Baltimore City have gone down. Right now, up to, this year, it's 87, I think. But when they hear Wes Moore saying, "Oh, the homicide rates are going down, and this is a success," it is. I say that when the families of those victims that have died this year hear that, they're like, I don't call that a success story at all. And so it's just disheartening for people in the community to hear that it's such a success when it's not.
Yeah, well, it's a fascinating situation. A lot of people in Baltimore wanting Donald Trump to come help, and the governor, who's much more interested in his 2028 race, saying he's going to do an anti-Trump thing instead of welcoming the help that clearly the city needs. So, Angelette from WBAL News Radio in Baltimore, thanks for joining us this morning.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You got it.